You're the one that makes my sun brighter when it's cold. You warm like a fire, fingertips. Your touch gets me high, your sugar lips, my every desire. Babe, let's take it slow. Let's go one step at a time. It's like we're dancing, whoa, we're romancing, and I can't get you off of my mind. Mama told me, yeah, she told me that the good ones are hard to find. If you lead it, then I'll follow you, one step at a time. I know it ain't always gonna be easy, and I suppose that love ain't no guarantee. Candlelight, your body pressed tightly up against me. Waking up next to you is where I wanna be. Let's take it slow, baby. Let's go one step at a time. You got me dancing, whoa, we're romancing, and I can't get you off of my mind. My mama told me, yeah, she told me that the good ones are hard to find. If you lead me, then I'll follow you, one step at a time. Whoa. Let's go one step at a time. You got me dancing, whoa, we're romancing, and I can't get you off of my mind. My mama told me, yeah, she told me that the good ones are hard to find. If you lead me, then I'll follow you, one step at a time. Whoa.
Everybody's excited about being here, y'all. This is TJK with Nashville Entertainment Weekly with
Jill Santibanez and
I'm Collin Mills.
Thanks for coming. Now, you just came off stage, or did you fall off stage? What's your joke? I don't get it.
I'm not funny. I don't tell jokes. I walked off of the stage.
There you go.
Left
Into
foot,
a crowd
right foot,
of
left.
fans that went wild.
Yeah, it was a throng of fans. I crowd surfed over them to the exit of the establishment we're in.
We got a really good B-roll of that, guys.
Yeah, I had my GoPro on my head. It was nuts.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
That's cool. So let's talk about, now you did not fly this time, you drove.
Right, yeah. You know, it's like I'm from Oklahoma, so we can't just like commute here. So I had to drive this time because I took my guitar player and he does not fly. So
Hey to your guitar player. He's
Alex,
here hanging out.
Alex is actually inside checking out some of the talent that's on stage right now. But
Nice.
I'll give a shout out to Alex Pitts from Boswell, Oklahoma. I'm really glad to have him here with me.
Yeah, he was really good.
Yeah, so it's always a blast to be able to have a co-pilot with you on those long trips.
Right.
This
That's
is
a
actually
long drive by yourself.
well,
10
you know,
hours?
this is the first time I've driven it round trip. I drove back home the last time I came. I met my brother.
It was a trade-off.
It was a weird thing. I flew here and drove back home.
Did you take that Camaro back home?
No, I did not.
That would have been kind of.
They weren't too happy
TJ
about
liked
it.
that car?
I tried.
Did you?
I tried. I was like, so can I just return this to any airport?
Right.
And one lady said yes, and then the other one emphatically said no.
Oh.
So
Last time we came, Joe was really busy, and I got to meet him over at Whole Foods.
Yeah.
And he
in
helped me, and I had
Greenhouse.
pizza, and he cruised up in this massive black Chevrolet Camaro.
yeah,
Whoa.
that's how I do. Actually, it turns out those sports cars are cheaper to rent than
Really?
I think I was getting that for like that car was like $70 a day or something compared to
Not bad.
yeah, because I mean I don't like those little tiny economy
Yeah.
cars. And plus, you got to be able to, talk. Speaking of Nashville traffic, we were talking about this earlier.
You gotta be safe.
You can
man.
step
You
on the
gotta
gas
think.
and just kind of get through a lot of that in a faster car, so that's important.
Or a big truck like
Or
your
a big
dad's
truck.
today.
Or I'm driving a big old Chevy today. So
Thanks, Dad, for living in
Thanks,
the
Dad. Thanks.
the nice Silverado. Today.
Right.
Yeah, and I was gonna say, let's talk about some of the songs that you played on stage.
So tonight we played. It was a weird thing. I haven't been playing acoustic shows lately because I've been getting my band rehearsed and ready to get out and start doing some fun stuff.
Last
But
time we talked, you were getting a band together, so congratulations.
thanks.
on
It
that.
took
Yeah.
took
You
did
18
it.
years.
You
but
don't
we
just
finally,
talk about it, but you do it.
Right. Well,
You never give up.
on paper it sounds good. But yeah, tenacity is important. But we just got everything done. So TJ and Jill had me come up to Nashville to do this performance at Belcourt Taps, and I was really excited to get back to the acoustic set. So we did some old stuff, played a couple of songs off of my album that was released last year. Long time coming, Because of You, both singles, with some modest radio success nationally and in a few other countries. We played a couple new tunes tonight. Hopefully you guys will be able to hear some of those pretty soon.
Tell them about what you played. Tell them what else you played.
So we played, I think TJ really likes this song a lot, but it's called To Make You Feel My Love, and it is
It's a great song.
The Garth Brooks.
really, really pretty Bob Dylan song. Garth Brooks made it famous, though, I think.
I just said that as a setup.
Right.
That's
Well,
what I do. All of it goes to you, man.
it's a roadmap. This interview is a roadmap.
Sometimes TJ does that to me because he's like, I know she's gonna correct me. I'm just waiting for it.
next.
Yeah, I'm just waiting.
No, that song is really good. I
I'll
think
give
Bob
her-
Dylan is one of the greatest songwriters in the history of music. And he said Bob Dylan can say in 5 words what most people try to say in 50 words. And it's great. And that song epitomizes
It's kind of
that
like with
concept.
feeling, right?
Right.
You say it with feeling.
Right, exactly. With the emotion, the emotes.
That's
and
right.
his voice and everything, and he's recorded here with Johnny Cash.
Yeah,
We've heard some good stories about that.
When you sing songs like that, it just kind of reminds me of like when you told us you have a theatrical background.
Right, I studied theater at college. It's a very passionate, very much love musical theater, all that stuff. I kind of like the older classical musical theater as opposed to like contemporary stuff now, but I like it all. But that was pretty easy to translate into sort of the music gig that I've got now. Country music, people didn't see that coming really,
Yeah.
but I mean, I'm a country boy, born and raised.
You
so,
are. You
so
ride
it's-
4-wheelers and you get out in the woods
yeah.
and you slop mud around.
we shoot
and
guns and we
shoot
yell
guns,
loud.
You catch
and
fish.
We catch fish. We eat them too.
Yeah.
What's your favorite kind of fish?
The favorite kind of fish. Well, I'm
really hard to say,
I'm a
isn't it?
seafood guy first and
Okay, What about
foremost.
freshwater?
Freshwater though, there's nothing that beats crappie.
Okay.
Crappie's the best. I like the rapid, fast-paced kind of bass fishing
Yeah.
sort of thing.
Well,
So
at dusk,
so
after-
black bass, largemouth. I mean, which are the same thing, but largemouth, any of the wider kind of cleaner fish.
I've always wanted to go to Florida and catch a Florida bass.
Oh,
Those
man.
things are huge.
Well, in
Jill is so
Oklahoma,
lost right now.
well, we've got Florida hybrids now. We've got
Fish.
They have them here too.
Really?
A hybrid tends to be more football kind of shape, fatter. That's
Nice
what I
meat,
was
though,
what I was
probably.
always told. Yeah, they look the same, but they're a little. I think they may grow a little faster. I don't know, but it's a Florida hybrid. Florida bass hybrid.
If you guys missed the live video, it was all cooking. So you should definitely
Real
check
guy,
out the
always
live
hashtag
video.
real men cook.
Music is like a third.
It was really
a
cool.
third
They were
thing.
talking about spices,
You
rubs,
can't rely on
and
women to cook food for you anymore. Jill's a wonderful cook, everybody.
I
Cooks
am.
and killer breakfast. Her
Seriously?
best thing is Mexican tacos
Yeah.
and burritos. and then breakfast.
I do so much, and
Yeah,
like,
it's hard. It's
yeah.
hard for her to do everything, TJ.
Yeah, with him cooking, it saves me so much time.
I just wish I could find something to do with my days. I'll tell you what.
It's the least you could do is cook some good food, right?
Yeah.
We take turns on chores, and that's like a chore that he does for us. It's awesome.
That is something cool that we have in common. We all love good food, so
Yeah,
Yes.
we do.
I'm happy about that.
Well, let's tell people where. I know they already know, but let's tell them where to find your music, where they can find you,
Right,
follow you.
Sure. So my album, which was released mid last year-ish, you can find it on iTunes, Amazon, and pretty much anywhere else that good music can be found. It's on you can download it a million X number of sites and all this and that, and you may even one day be able to find it in an actual brick and mortar store.
Right.
You never stopped in that.
It's
though.
hard
Can
to
you
find.
believe that?
Yeah, but you know
Best
what's
Buy
on the
with
upturn? Vinyl.
I know.
Vinyl.
Yeah,
It's
our artists
still
came
kind of
here,
a
Baldy
niche
put
thing,
hers on vinyl.
but if you're an artist, you better be pressing some of your music into a run of vinyls because you'll sell them. Because people, even if they don't listen to them, it's a cool.
Yeah,
it's
as
like
long
a
as you have good
collector.
art.
Right. Yeah, you can put it. I mean,
Album art.
who doesn't have a vinyl collection? I've
Yeah.
got, I've got mine, and then I've got my parents that I stole. They kindly let me borrow indefinitely.
Okay,
when
can
I
I
was a
say
kid.
something
Sure.
too? Okay, so a lot of our artists, I tell them every day because we are so in need of pictures from
Right.
our artists.
Content,
right?
content.
Thank you, right? Thank you. Okay.
I'm the worst though, so
No, seriously, Collin does not mind doing photo shoots.
love it.
He is not like, I'm a man, I'm not going to do photo shoots. He will do a photo shoot.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. So if you do an album, you totally have a lot of pictures to choose from.
Absolutely. That's and speaking of doing photo shoots, there doesn't have to be a special occasion to do one.
Right.
It's all about, the most you can get. And
People
then
take
and then
notes.
if you have a catalog, then you can kind of go back and reference that and use it later on indefinitely.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe not like when your hair color has changed or
It's
80
funny
pounds
that-
later, but
We tried to tell younger artists that we worked with that we need content and fresh pictures and all,
know.
and then they just fight us. But when you normally see kids that are teenagers, they're steadily taking pictures,
there's-
and college kids are taking pictures.
I do
don't
want
know
to
why
I
they
do want to
fight
say
us.
one thing though. There's nothing wrong with doing as much as you can, but I think that sitting in front of your iPhone, and this is kind of sad that I feel like I should say this, but sitting in front of your iPhone and recording a song every single day and posting it, I think that you can oversaturate your
Well,
brand.
That's the same with everything.
And I think what young people are doing when you say they need content is I think that they're thinking they're thinking
Okay.
they just want to see me. Be smart about what you have out there, at least
Plus people
consider
are
it.
critical of younger people.
Right.
College and high school, they're critical of each
Right.
other, especially girls.
But that one video may be the only thing that anybody ever sees of you, and if it's if you're just sure, if you're in your lounge, if you're lounging and you're kind of making some mistakes or doing whatever, and you're just being comfortable, and that's okay, and there's nothing wrong with that. But you got to think that could be Reba watching that, and she may not hire you.
Right.
Or
I
whatever,
think you're very smart.
pretty
Like
good advice.
even when you're playing shows and stuff, you pay attention to what you wear. Because
Right.
TJ says that a lot too. Like dress like a star
I
when you're
modeled
going
when I was
out.
17. Yes,
You don't
I
model
did.
now?
Runway and whatnot.
Ow.
Who knows? But
You and Mark Wahlberg were on the same Calvin
don't
Klein
even get me
campaign.
started on Mark
He
Wahlberg.
loves Mark Wahlberg.
Who doesn't
He's
love
like,
Mark
I dreamt
Wahlberg?
about Mark Wahlberg. I
But
was
my
like, I don't know if
modeling
you're supposed to
teacher,
be
Pearl
dreaming about Mark
Hurst,
Wahlberg.
and one of my best friends in school was a girl, Patty, and her brother played for the Dallas Cowboys. They're a real cool family. But she got me to go to modeling school with her, and that's what my modeling teacher said every time. You talking about my jackets and stuff. She said, anytime you go anywhere, look modelly is what she used to say. Real classy lady, and I'm sure she's gone, but she was really classy. But she said, always, if you're going to leave to go anywhere, dress the very best you can. Like this week when we met Crystal Gale, I'd gone home, taken a shower after the gym, had a decent shirt on and new jeans and new boots because I was going out in public in Nashville.
And I saw what she was wearing in that picture, and even though
She
she was
was
wearing,
fixed up, dude.
even though she was wearing what looked like comfortable
It
shopping
wasn't thrown
clothes,
together.
she thought about that. It was, she had like roses embroidered on
She
her
did.
Super
sweat
cute.
jacket.
I'd
it
like
was,
to know the
yeah.
story of that. And,
So
cute.
even though she
And
looks
first-
loungy,
I was like, she
she's
looks
not.
like a fashion designer to me.
Right.
She totally does. She looks
And we
like she's
told
wearing like
her-
Betsy Johnson.
because she had songs in '79 was her big hit when her big hit started. But I know she had a hit in '79. But she was like, well, I said, is it okay if we take a picture? If it's not, it's okay. No, I'd really like to do that. You're really sweet, which is nice.
Yeah.
But then she said, do I look okay in her makeup and her hair?
She
had her
looks
hair
amazing.
up. She's known to have her
She
hair
looks
down.
amazing.
She
Yeah.
looks amazing.
I thought she was
I
great.
just think of that. There's a T-shirt that they used to I think it was a '90s thing, and it was a Crystal Gayle. It was her, I think, one of her album covers, and it was that long flowing hair. And I just remember there was a movie with Will Ferrell. And he's the Ricky Bobby one, where he's the NASCAR driver.
I haven't seen that movie.
And his dad tries to teach him to be a good driver by locking him in the car with a cougar or something like that. And he's wearing this Crystal Gayle T-shirt, and it gets all ripped up. And he's like, "You made me ruin my Crystal Gayle T-shirt."
Awesome.
Oh no!
So like,
go back and watch that.
So that was the first time I'd ever heard of Crystal Gayle. That's been a few years ago now, but since then,
Thank you, Ricky Bobby.
Right? Yeah,
we
thanks,
told
Ricky.
her in our guest room where my parents sleep. We actually were around at we like estate sales and stuff like that, and there was a big frame poster of her, Crystal Gayle, in Las Vegas, and it was an 888 number, 800 number. There was no websites or anything like that. It had to be in the 90s. And I told her about it. So we actually have that hanging, it's pretty big, and it's framed in our guest room. So our guests, when they see
it's
a poster of you from your concert, your playbill, I guess is what they call it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
She was really excited. She said,
really sweet.
yeah. So
That's super cool.
We really do. So. All right, we're going to break it away, and we're going to go play some more music from Mr. Collin Mills. I taped your whole concert, by the way.
Yes.
So we're going to go back to another
It's a Collin
song.
Mills extravaganza, guys.
One more thing: Facebooks, Instagrams, Twitters, the internets. Check me out.
Follow him, guys.
CollinMillsMusic.com.
CollinMillsMusic.com.
Find all of his
Forgot
stuff.
to talk about the socials a minute ago.
You can stream it on Spotify. You can download it on iTunes.
Yeah.
Get it today, guys. Add it to your phone.